Now that the world is completely obsessed with the macro, the recession, I want to talk about this article. Warren Buffett explains why he never listens to economists. And I want to also talk about to show you who benefits the most from talking about recession. If you're new to this channel, my name is Mariusz Konieczny. I run Microcap Explosions, a website dedicated to microcap stocks which are ignored and underfollowed by the investment industry. I also wrote about 10 books on investing, one of which is available for a free download at microcapexplosions.com. I also created valueinvestinguniversity.com, which is a free resource to make you a more intelligent investor. Okay, let's take a look at this article. Warren Buffett explains why he never listens to the economists. I don't pay any attention to what economists say, Buffett said 2 years ago. Well, think about it. You have all these economists with 160 IQs that spend their entire life studying it. Can you name me one super wealthy economist that has ever made money out of securities? No. Once Oracle of Omaha cited an example of the economist John Maynard Keynes, who went through periods of heavy losses trading currencies in the 20s and 30s and stumbled while speculating on stocks. Buffett said Keynes faltered using top-down economic forecasts such as credit cycle predictions. But when Keynes switched to value philosophy focused on owning stocks of few well-run companies over long term, his investment performance improved. If you look at the whole history of economists, they don't make a lot of money buying and selling stocks. But people who buy and sell stocks, listen to them. I have little trouble with that. And it's so true today. We are so obsessed with the economy. And we listen to the economists. They're not successful themselves. But we own the stocks. People own the stocks. And they listen to this nonsense nonstop. And I know many of you listen to it and disagree with what I'm about to say. So please share your dissatisfaction in the comments below. But I remember myself, like when I was in commercial real estate. At one point, I was like studying the economy very hard. I was graphing GDP, money supply, and everything. And I knew everything about everything. And then there were people in the office that knew absolutely nothing. They made and sold an apartment for somebody and made $1 million a year, right? And they knew absolutely nothing about economy. And at that point, I was like, I saw this realization. I'm like, none of this makes anybody any money except it keeps people busy trying to predict. But I'll tell you who. I will tell you who makes a lot of money from talking about recessions. Have a look at this guy, Graham Stefan. Let's look at his YouTube channel. Look at his worrying face here. Almost 200,000 views. Stock market just went from bad to worse. 300,000 views. Just lost everything. How awful. Almost 400,000 views. Why you should not buy a home. 230,000 views. The market is about to drop again. 300,000 views. Man, this is exciting. Warning, the largest wealth transfer. Almost 1 million views. Recession alert. Exciting. 300,000 views. It started the upcoming housing collapse. Almost 400,000 views. I'm telling you, this guy knows exactly what he's doing when it comes to YouTube. All the people want to listen to this, and he creates the content that they want to listen to. Let's look at Meet Kevin. My sincere thoughts on stocks. Capitulating. Ooh, exciting. This scares me. I wonder what scares you. So he doesn't get as many views as Graham, but the same philosophy. I mean, these guys know exactly what they're doing. You see, Kevin grew his channel during the time. And what kind of content did he provide? High growth, unprofitable stocks, because that's what you guys wanted to listen to. Crypto stuff, Tesla, of course, right? And so he knows what to talk about. He looks at stuff that's trending that people want to talk about. He talks about it. You guys listen to it, making money through advertising and selling courses. You don't make money on the investment advice because the investment advice is terrible. He grows his channel, he grows his business, and life is wonderful. I mean, look at this guy, almost 4 million subscribers. Look at these views. Do you think he cares about recession? He talks to you about the recession, then he gets all this money from talking about recession, and he puts this in the index funds. Does he care if it goes up and down? No. You guys care because you listen to this nonsense, but he's laughing all the way to the bank. Now, let's kind of do some estimates of how much I think he makes from these videos, and it's total estimate. Let's take a look at my stats. So my most popular video, the one that is a top earning videos, is when I talked about Meet Kevin. I paid him because I almost got 10,000 views, right? So I almost made $70 from ads on this video. And it got like, 9,400 views. So $70, right? Now, let's look at this guy. Let's look at this video where it's over, warning, almost 1 million views. So I'm going to take 989,000 divided by my views. So he got 105,000 times more views. If I just use $70, he made almost $7,400 on this video. Okay, let's look at why you should not buy a house. 230,000 views times $70. He made close to $2,000 on this video. And I know he makes much more because then he sponsors somebody, right? Somebody will pay him, $3-5 grand to sponsor something, Weeble, Bleeble, to buy yourself crypto, right? Let's look at this. The stock market just went from bad to worse. I definitely want to listen to this. It's so scary. I want to listen to a 20-year-old tell me how bad it is. So he made a minimum of like $2,400 on this video, right? So yeah, this is who benefits the most from talking about scary stuff, recessions. It's so exciting. The thumbnails are so worrying, and people are watching it because that's what's in fashion. They want to listen to the scary stuff instead of focusing on finding good deals, right? Because during the times when the market is scared, let me ask you this. Do you think you have higher or lower probability of finding good deals on everything? On private businesses, on public businesses? Do you think you can get a good deal? Of course you can get a good deal. Why? Because your competition is scared. Your competition is watching videos like this that talks themselves into depression, where you, on the other hand, could go out and look for deals, look for incredible opportunities. No, most people would prefer to talk themselves into recessions, depressions. And at the end of the day, like, what is a recession? Recession is a negative GDP growth for 2 quarters. Like, recessions are part of the economic cycle, right? And people only want to invest when the times are good, when the sun is shining. You know what? When the sun is shining and everything is good, you know what happens? Prices are expensive. So really, congrats, Graham. You know exactly what to do. You see, I'm an idiot YouTuber because I don't talk about trending stuff. I talk about what matters. I talk about what can make people money. But that makes me an idiot YouTuber because I should be talking about the housing crash, how I lost $3 million here, $3 million there, how the housing crash is going to destroy your life, how the economy is going to make you homeless. That's what I should be making videos about. But stupid me, I make videos on stuff that actually can make you money.